like the other boys do. You stare at me while I stare at you. Hi, welcome to my show. Today I'm going to be talking about a new, well, it's not new, but I'm going to be talking about a skincare line that I was very excited to try. Please like, subscribe, and follow my channel. Comment on my channel to support me. Thanks. I'm going to be talking about the Soon Jung line of skincare from Etude House today. It's a K-beauty line. Today's video is in collaboration with Stylovana, which is a K-beauty, J-beauty retailer who sells these products at a better price. So I have a discount code that you can use that I've had for a long time now, and you can use that to buy any products that you like, including any of the ones that I talked about today, which will be linked down below. So this line was, hi, can you hear me? So this line was created with sensitive skin people in mind. So like I said, it's created by the Etude House corporation company people. And what they say is that they've been listening to the concerns of sensitive skin people, I'm assuming, that are becoming more and more diverse. They're saying they investigated causes of sensitive skin, including environmental triggers, dryness, and a weakening skin barrier. And that's how they came up with SoonJung to calm down and rejuvenate the skin. So all of the products that I'm reviewing today, which are 6, I believe, 5 or 6, incorporate some of the same key ingredients, just in different forms. So that is kind of interesting. I mean, if you look at the ingredients list, there is very little difference between product to product. And so what you're getting is a really consistent routine that is just incorporating these ingredients. Namely, they're what they call, hang on just a second while I look up what they call it. All right, after some digging, they call it panthenticide. Panthenticide, which is really, it's just a combination of panthenol and madagascaricide, which is a compound, bioactive compound of the Centella asiatica plant. Both of these have, well, panthenol has moisturizing properties. It can function as a humectant, possibly has anti-inflammatory properties, and also can strengthen the skin barrier and help it produce the lipids it needs to protect itself. While madagascaricide is, again, a compound of Centella asiatica, which has been shown to operate as an antioxidant in the skin, especially when combined with vitamin C, which there are no vitamin C ingredients in this line, so I don't even know why I'm telling you that. But La Roche-Posay found that in some 6-month-long clinical trial they did. But of course, Centella asiatica as an ingredient has anti-inflammatory properties, wound healing abilities. So those two key ingredients are really where this line is trying to draw your focus. That it can be good for anyone with irritation or sensitive skin that can't handle a lot of more intense ingredients. Their products are low pH, meaning that they're more on the acidic side, which is what our skin naturally is, and they believe that this promotes a healthy skin barrier. All of the products are fragrance-free. They also call their line hypoallergenic, and they've ostensibly done some studies, maybe with 30 volunteers in a clinical setting, to verify these results. So you're pretty much, this line is pretty much your safest bet when it comes to having sensitive skin that's prone to irritation. And I've been really enjoying it. I've been enjoying the simplicity of it. I've loved their cleansing foam, the 5.5 which I assume stands for the 5.5 pH, although it's still not eminently clear. And this time around, I tried a new cleanser of theirs, the whipped cleanser, which is labeled as a 6.5. So I've loved their cleanser. I've called it my favorite cleanser ever, and so I was really excited to try their other products. So let's jump right into the video. So the first one, I'm going to talk about this in the order in which I would use them in a skincare routine, and then show an overlay of me using them last night. As you can see, I have some serious irritation on my neck that I've been having for the past couple of weeks now, and I've been trying to find the culprit. At first I thought it was a new retinol that I was using, but I stopped using it. Now I actually think that it's the Epsom salt that I've been using in my baths at nighttime. I don't I haven't been taking baths very much in the past year, but in the last couple of weeks in particular, I was doing them because I had this whole bag of Epsom salt that I had from a long time ago that I wanted to use. Epsom salt is supposed to be good for aching joints and muscles. However, I can't validate those claims as my muscles and joints still ache. But I think maybe that is irritating my neck in the bath. So I'm probably not going to do that anymore. But at any rate, I've been using these products and it hasn't been exacerbating the irritation. So that's good. I'll start off the review with the Whip Cleanser. It's a 6.5 pH. It comes in this big dispenser bottle. It's a 250 ml bottle. Retail price is $12.99. It's a decent price. Look how much you're getting. I mean, I've used this every day for the past 2 weeks and it still feels pretty much full. It comes out as a foam, so you don't need to really like heat it up in your palms or anything. It's pretty much ready to go, which I think is one of its strong suits compared to its other foaming cleanser that I love. I still consider that one my favorite, and this has become my second favorite cleanser. I feel like this is better for people who just like can't be bothered to work it up in their palms. They just like need to cleanse right away or whatever. It's a great cleanser. Actually, I haven't even really been double cleansing in the past couple of weeks. My skin hasn't gotten any worse. I definitely still have like this issue, but this was from a breakout before I even started using this line of products. So this is a great cleanser. It also has green tea leaf extract in there if that matters to you. So it's pretty much like the same ingredients as everything else, but the surfactants are vegetable oil derived, so you don't have to worry about this really disrupting your skin or stripping your skin. This line's cleansers is where they shine. What I'm going to talk about is this pH 5.5 Relief Toner. It's a very watery toner that has some humectants like glycerin and sorbitol, which is like a sugar-like substance that holds on to water, but it is very watery, just slightly viscous. And people have noted that when you layer it, put on many layers of this, you can achieve more of the hydration that you would kind of expect from maybe a toner. But yeah, it's like good, but it's not something that I personally would want to use because I apply toner right after the shower, actually like while I'm in the shower. Because my hands are wet, it just kind of like gets all over the place and then drips out of my hands by the time I'm patting it on my face. But it is good. I mean, it has Camellia sinensis leaf extract, which is green tea leaf extract in there. So there are some antioxidants there. And it's overall just a really simple formula with a couple of humectants that I mentioned before in water. It's definitely good. It comes in different sizes. This one is 80 ml, and I only used like a very small portion of it. And I've been using it every day for the past couple weeks along with all the other products. But I'd say that if you like watery toners and you like to layer a lot of it, or you're just like looking for something light and cooling as we enter into the spring and summer months, then this is probably a good thing to try, especially for sensitive skin people. Right now, this bottle is going for $11.99 on Stylovana, which it's a decent price for a toner compared to comparable products on the market. So I'd say that's a pretty good deal. Oh my gosh. Next up, we have this, I don't know why it's called a 10-free moist emulsion. I think what does 10-free mean? I don't understand what that means, but this is an emulsion. I've never used one before, and so I didn't know what I was expecting. But it's basically just like a moisturizer in a really small bottle, but some people have called emulsions a cross between a serum and a moisturizer. This really just feels like a cream to me. I mean, it's nice, it feels velvety, but it just has like all the same ingredients as everything else we're going to talk about today, including the panthenol metacassicide trademark ingredient. It has glycerin, it has squalane in there. Squalane or squalane? Let me know in the comments. I think I've said both in the past. Squalane sounds kind of like stupid, but squalane doesn't sound right either, but it has squalane, so kind of that oil emollient factor there. It also has the Camellia sinensis leaf extract, so it can be an antioxidant as well. And then just some emulsifiers and binding agents and whatnot. Oh yeah, it has glycerin as well as a humectant, top of the list. So it's decent, but my biggest gripe with this is the container. I mean, like, in order to get it out, you have to like hit it on your palm and then only a tiny amount comes out and dispenses. Like, you can't squeeze this bottle. I guess you can, but it doesn't work. And so you're just like hitting it on your palm in order to get it out, and then I don't know, that doesn't seem very sanitary to me, and so I don't like that. It's a 25 ml bottle. Right now on Stylevana it's $4.29, so it's not a bad price. I just don't really see, I don't feel like there's anything really that great about it. I'd probably just go for the moisturizer instead, which I'll be talking about later. Okay, next up we have this sheet mask, and if you know me, you know I don't really like sheet masks. I think they're wasteful, and you end up just like with a package of a lot of serum that doesn't end up getting used, and so I try to use every last drop of it, but I used it because it was sent to me, and so I didn't want to just, obviously I'm going to use it. A big problem with sheet masks for me, and I've only used 2 now, is that they don't, like when you have facial hair, they don't cling to that part of your face, so that's pretty much just wasted sheet mask. This one's made out of bamboo apparently, so I guess you could in theory compost it, but I just don't really find it necessary. I'd rather just have the serum included in that packet and just use it over time. But it is a good sheet mask, you know, of course, like everything else, fragrance-free and low irritant. It's made with the same ingredients as everything else. I think I forgot to mention this in the cleanser, but every single product here has the panthenol and madecassoside, as well as it seems like almost everything has the... No, this one doesn't have green tea leaf extract, but it actually has Centella asiatica leaf extract, which none of the other products have. So that's, I guess, the only thing that's really different about this. Well, it has allantoin and arginine, arginine being a amino acid that's one of the basic building blocks of collagen, and allantoin being soothing. So I put this on my face last night and it was fine, but I lost patience, and so it says to keep it on for 15 to 20 minutes, and so in the meantime I was like blow drying my hair, and then the mask got a little bit tousled, for lack of a better word. And then probably after 10 minutes, I took it off and then I wrung it out, and there was a lot of serum left on the mask. So I just applied that generously to my face and neck, and then the rest was history. I would not buy it again, but it's like $1.99. So if you like sheet masks or are looking for something with low irritation, then it's not a lot out of pocket to spend on that, I suppose. Next up, we have the Barrier Intensive Cream, the 2x Barrier Intensive Cream, which comes in a 60 ml bottle. In addition to the panthenol and madecassoside trademark formula, it also has some sunflower oil and also shea butter. So it is a more thick side of creams as creams go, but it's not the thickest moisturizer I've ever used. Somewhere in the middle. Like everything else, it's a basic formula. I would prefer to have something larger and not in this annoying container, because it's just something's wrong here. Like, I don't know what they were trying to do, but it came with, hang on. So you can see this is already a mess, but it came with these little like plastic plugs on the top of it, and then I couldn't dispense any of it, so I wasn't sure what to do. And then I like ended up tearing these off, and then it worked, but then it stopped working, so then I put them back in, and then it worked, and then it stopped working, so I took them out, and then it's just worked, and it's been working since. But you can't really dispense a whole lot of this out, and so maybe that's the point, is like you don't need that much to get proper moisture from this. But you could see now it's not even dispensing for me right now. It's kind of useless packaging in my opinion, and then you can't even untwist the top, so I'm gonna have to cut this probably eventually if it doesn't resolve itself. It's a nice cream. It does have like a silky texture to it. It leaves your skin feeling nice and smooth and moist and soft. And I do really like it, but maybe I just got a bad one or something, or maybe I'm just dumb. I don't know. The cost is $13.59 on Stylevana right now. I'd say that, you know, for that price, it's probably not the best buy. I would probably just go for the Cetaphil Moisturizing cream in a tub or whatever. It's thicker. I like a good thick moisturizer. And yeah, it's nice, and it also has the green tea leaf extract, which sets it apart possibly from the others. That's all I have to say about that. Lastly, this is something I was actually very excited about. It's their lip balm, a 3-gram lip balm, and it's tinted in a natural red color. I couldn't find the ingredients list anywhere. I checked several websites and could not find an ingredients list. But you can see it's like a very vibrant red. So when I first opened it, I was like, this is gonna look like lipstick. But lo and behold, it does not. So I'm assuming, you know, it's this line, it's gonna have similar ingredients to the rest, but it's really supposed to be a low irritant lip balm that has the panthenol madecasside to soothe your lips. Can you tell I'm like reading this directly off right now because I actually don't know. Fragrance free. It's the same thing as everything else, but they've added some like a sheer red tint that they say is a naturally derived pigment. So I haven't used this too much, but it is nice and it does look really natural. Maybe it doesn't look natural actually on camera. It looks natural in the mirror, but I like this. It's cool. I don't know, it gives your lips a nice little rosy look to them, which I think a lot of people would like, but it doesn't look like a lipstick at the same time. I would love this if it had sunscreen in it, like zinc oxide. I would love it if they teamed with Vanny Cream to help them out. We all know they need it. I like this. I was actually looking for a tinted lip balm for a long time, but one that had sunscreen in it, and I couldn't find that one that was affordable and also had zinc oxide in it and an adequate SPF rating. This one goes for $7, which isn't the cheapest. It's not the most expensive, but I would really like to see some sunscreen in here for that price. So it's something for them to hopefully take into consideration. But I will keep using this for any days that I want a more rosy lip appearance. What did you think of my review? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you are subscribed with the notifications turned on, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.